What's up? It's Cinema Shogun here, and look, I am trying my hardest to be as nice as possible while covering this Rudy Farias story, okay? I am trying. But it is getting really hard. And it is obvious that Rudy's mother is not, let's just say that she is not the sharpest tool in the shed. Don't get me wrong. Somehow, some way, this conniving woman has managed to convince the world that her son was missing for 8 years, even though he was never missing. Somehow she pulled that off. And over the years, she has created this crazy little community of fake social media profiles that she uses to make herself seem as if she's really going through the things that she claims she's going through, when in reality she's not. She's managed to do a lot of sneaky things, but this woman isn't smart. I'm honestly questioning how she got away with this stuff for so long. And I think the reality is the only reason she got away with this so long is because either people were turning a blind eye or no one gave a damn. Because if you took 5 minutes out of your day to look into this woman, you would know that she is a catfishing scammer if there ever was one. I have to believe that the Houston Police Department never looked into this woman or her claims about her son being missing, because if they did, they should have known that this story was fake all along. Yet she has been able to get away with it for 8 years. 8 years. Why she decided to pretend that her son was just found on the 29th, I don't know. Part of me wonders if he escaped her home and then she tracked him down. There's a lot of questions that still remain. But this woman's really dumb. The fake photos she uses are very obviously fake. If you look into the way she types, you could tell that all of her fake profiles type the same way. She didn't even go so far as to make it look as if the fake profile she created had a life of their own. All of them's Facebook posts are solely dedicated to Rudy's mother and whatever crazy situation Rudy's mother has found herself in at the time. You see, Rudy's mother is one of those people, you know the type of people, that always has something going wrong in their life. They're constantly breaking an arm, a leg, they're in a car accident, they get robbed, they get hijacked, they got this family member dying, this family member sick. It's always the woe is me. You have one of those social media friends where they don't ever talk about anything but the problems they're facing, complaining, oh, woe is me, I just got in a car accident. Oh, woe is me, look at my hurt finger. Oh, woe is me, I just had a bad breakup. One of those type of people, that's who Janie is, because she constantly wanted attention, and I guess she never got the attention she craved. So she would give herself attention from fake pages to make herself look more important than what she was. I mean, it's really far out there, psychotic stuff. I can't even begin to put myself in this woman's shoes, but she has weaved an intricate web of lies and deceit, and finally it is catching up with her, and I am so glad that I could be part of this, part of her getting caught up in all of these lies, because it's absolutely insane. But like I said, this woman's not that smart, and people online have managed to trick her. I want you to know, right off the bat, when I cover true crime cases or missing persons cases, I never, ever, ever reach out to family members or friends or anyone involved in those cases. Yes, pretty often, family members and friends reach out to me, and I've had family of Rudy reach out to me, but I never reach out to people first. But people online have been messaging Rudy's mother, and they've been messaging Rudy's aunt. You see, Rudy's aunt is really Rudy's mother. It's just another fake Facebook profile that Rudy's mother has created. And now we got 100% proof of that because someone online caught her in a lie. Let's read this message. Who's Lupita Ortiz? My sister, Bella. Why? I thought you were Bella. I am sorry. I've been laughing about this for like the last hour and a half. I saw this message while I was out eating and I almost spit out my food. You see, Rudy's mother cannot keep up with her lies. She's got so many fake Facebook profiles that when you message them, sometimes she'll reply as Rudy's mother, not realizing, oh, wait, I'm supposed to be Bella right now. So when someone asks, who's Lupita Ortiz? Because when you go to Bella Ninas' Facebook profile, it comes back as Lupita Ortiz. So she says, it's my sister Bella. But this person messaged to Bella. So here we have Rudy's mother getting caught up in her lie. She's not smart enough for the internet. Okay? Don't get me wrong. She's created an elaborate group of fake profiles and she's created some elaborate schemes. The only problem is no one with a half a lick of common sense ever looked into her lies, or she would have gotten exposed a long time ago. She's not ready for what she has gotten herself into. I can tell you right now. She should be shaking in her boots. I'm sure she's watching this video. I know she has seen some of my posts. She's mentioned them. And I can tell you right now, you better be worried, lady, because you do not know what you've gotten yourself into. People are about to expose every single little lie that you've ever had, and you brought it upon yourself. Why would you claim that your son was missing for 8 years? But let's go forward. We did not sell him to anyone. You guys should be ashamed. Yes, you did. You know where he was the entire time. You are sick. Your own brother said you also beat on your mom. That poor child won't speak because he's terrified of his own mom. He's not my brother, says Bella. And he's not the person you think he is. My son will tell all when he's ready, thanks. Yeah, when you leave him alone so he feels safe to talk. Your son? I thought this is Bella. Rudy is Janie's son, you stupid ass. Oh, man. Oh, karma is coming hard at Janie or Alexis or whatever the hell this woman's real name is, because she has 14 different aliases online. But, ladies and gentlemen, long story short, if you don't understand what's going on here, this person is messaging Bella, who is supposedly Rudy's aunt. Only problem is, Rudy's mother is running this account, and Rudy's mother is too stupid to realize that she's supposed to still be playing the part of Bella, but instead she's replying back as Rudy's mother. She doesn't even realize which account she's using at the time because she's running too many. She's not mentally prepared for the type of heat people are about to bring to her. She is not mentally prepared for the type of lies that she has spun. She is not mentally prepared to face the internet. And boy, oh boy, is it going to be a rude awakening for her. Now, as far as law enforcement goes, I feel like they've really dropped the ball in this case. I don't feel like this should have gotten this far. 8 years? How could no one know? The neighbors have been hanging out with this kid, chilling with this kid for years. Meanwhile, y'all got missing person posters and flyers and billboards up. It's really wild. But then again, the only photo that his mother has shared of him is when he's like 14. So people are chilling with a grown Rudy, not realizing that, oh, this is Rudy. And the people next door never knew that this woman ever had a missing son. But, like I said, law enforcement has really dropped the ball on this one. I feel like they haven't taken it seriously enough. Rudy was found on Thursday. Still, there's been no real investigation into this story. Still, there's been no official statement by police, no official report released. And that's really weird. Supposedly it's because the holiday weekend or whatever. But now on a recent news clip, one of the Houston police officers, our police chief, spoke out about this situation. So luckily, due to the internet, due to people asking questions, due to people like you all who are watching this video, the local law enforcement has now, I guess, finally decided to get interested in the case, and they're going to start looking into it. I want you all to watch this little news clip, hit that thumbs up button before you watch it, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
Gone and discovered 8 years later, the investigation continues into where Rudy Farias has been all this time.
KPRC2 investigator Mario Diaz has been working this case for over 24 hours now. Mario, you spoke with the chief of HPD earlier. What is he saying about this case tonight?
Yeah, Chief Finner had a very, very guarded responses. They were not very long regarding a case that has proven to be very complex.
Well, Mario, look, that's a case that's very, very active, and don't have a whole lot to say to you.
Houston Police Department Chief Troy Finner speaking for the first time on the case of Rudy Farias, only to KPRC2 Investigates.
I just think that we need to get in and get some answers. You know, right now, if you don't talk to somebody, we don't have any answers, okay? But, you know, we'll get down to the bottom of it.
Just very, very strange.
Tim Miller of EquiSearch also is attempting to get to the bottom of it, admitting he has spoken with HPD investigators routinely since Farias was discovered last Thursday outside this church in Southeast Houston. Miller says in the last 24 hours, HPD has told him the following.
They want to go visit Rudy. They want to go talk with family, and they want to put things together, but nobody has what you got.
Miller is referencing this video. We obtained it after workers at a business near where Rudy Farias was found expressed concerns. They say the man in the video never visited their establishment before, but that he came in only hours before Farias was discovered. He was incoherent, had no money, and left after someone purchased a meal for him. A few hours later, Farias, who was unable to talk according to his family, was found across the street.
The mystery man in that video needs to be tracked down and checked out immediately.
Why?
In case that's Rudy.
Miller says if the mystery man in this video turns out to be Farias, then it may shift the investigation, eliminating an original theory that Farias was dumped at the church.
This could possibly put a whole brand new spin on this.
We show Chief Finner the video that KPRC2 Investigates secured of the man that had workers concerned, a man that is now generating questions.
We just want to verify some things. I don't want to, you know, go on your video or anybody else. I think when we get it in and have an opportunity to, you know, review it, we'll make that determination.
Now, I also spoke today with the mother of Rudy Farias. I extended her the invitation to speak with KPRC2 Investigates about this case, about what she is feeling right now, about her son coming home. She declined our offer for this day, but perhaps we'll be speaking with her in the near future. In downtown Houston, Mario Diaz, KPRC2 Investigates.
It hasn't been 100% confirmed yet, but that's most likely Rudy in that security cam footage. And if it is, that means that Rudy was not left for dead outside of that church, which we already knew that. We were already able to put two and two together, but this is good evidence to show that, yeah, all of this was a lie. All of this was a lie. So the Good Samaritan that called in, that found Rudy outside the church, I wonder if that ever even happened. I wonder if it was just Rudy's mother. There's so many questions I have right now, but it's obvious that, oh man, things are not looking good for old Janie. So yeah, it's a wrap for Janie. I don't know what type of charges this woman is going to get, but she better get something, because this is some of the most wild stuff I have ever seen in my life. And I know from the feeling I have, and listen, the gut feeling I had when I looked into this story, it's what brought me this far. And I have a gut feeling right now that all of the information we know is just the tip of the iceberg. This woman must be involved in some pretty wild stuff, some pretty wild scams, and we've already seen a few. But now, luckily, the Houston Police Department is supposedly going to look into it. I don't know, it took them a decade, but supposedly they're going to try to interview Rudy tomorrow. And I know that Rudy's mother is probably just shitting a brick right now. And I can warn you, all of you who are online talking about this story, be very careful, because Rudy's mother is continuing to make new profiles, and she's attacking people. She's got fake profiles claiming that they're, Rudy's mother's friend, and that Rudy's mom would never do this, and that Rudy's mother didn't create GoFundMe's and all this stuff. All of these accounts are just ran by Rudy's mother. So just be prepared for that. If you're talking about this story online, don't be surprised if Rudy's mother pulls up on you talking some crazy stuff, because it's happening to people left and right. But for now, let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell. And I'll be talking to you all soon in the next video.